I don't know if you've noticed this, but everything is changing. Get ready for tonight's event, my friend. Get ready for tonight's event. I don't know where we even start. I don't know where do I start? Everything is changing. We have a debate tonight that I couldn't give two about. The future president of the United States, Gavin Newsom, who will be given this. He will win this, whether he wins it on his own, whether they get, I don't know. Trump will absolutely be the Republican nominee. You know that's true. And Gavin Newsom is going to win because people are going to say, because they're so freaking stupid, they're going to look at him and say, you know what? I like him a lot better than Trump. He looks better. He looks better. He's younger. We'll talk about that. As we speak, there is absolute dysphonious dissonance on the streets of New York at or around Rockefeller Center. There are Palestinian, they are coming in from everywhere. Where did this come from? Do you remember there being ever this many pro-Palestinian folks ever? I don't. What's that all about? And we'll talk about that and others and how left and right have completely merged. And the question is, who will protect America when terror hits our streets? Because I am telling you right now, and I want you to listen to me carefully, that is what it's all about. But before we begin, my friend, I ask you please to do me a favor and subscribe to the channel. Pay very, very close attention and like it. We need your metrics. But here's the question, and here's the story, and here is it. Listen to me very carefully. First, before we begin, I want you to pay attention to this critical message from our great sponsor at My Patriot Supply. Patriot, the world at every level and facet is in peril. Everything has changed. The Great Reset is here. Just look around you. You must become more self-reliant and sufficient and secure the future for your family. Act today with My Patriot Supply. My Patriot Supply is the country's largest preparedness company, and it's more than equipped to stock your shelf. Their best-selling 3-month emergency food kit provides delicious breakfast, lunches, and dinners that last up to 25 years in storage. And right now, listen carefully, it's $200 off. That's right. Get over 2,000 calories every day. Just add water and heat, then eat. Make sure every member of your family has a 3-month food kit from My Patriot Supply. Go right now to my special website at preparewithlionel.com, preparewithlionel.com for $200 in savings. Be sure to order by 3 p.m. for free same-day shipping. It's best to have emergency food and not need it than to need it and not have it. Take $200 off right now at preparewithlionel.com, preparewithlionel.com. Write this down, commit it to memory, preparewithlionel.com. Everything is completely different. Do you remember years ago there being this many openly, and I'm going to say the way it is, openly pro-Palestinian and, dare I say, anti-Israel voices in the world, especially among those people who were prototypically considered conservative? There was a while there where people like, Max Blumenthal, he's that, oh boy, watch it. Norman Finkelstein, oh God, don't rent in the third rail, not that guy, stay away from him. Now they're mainstream, they're nothing, they're all over the place. It's the most incredible thing in the world. Everybody. Colonel McGregor, Mearsheimer, it's incredible. I don't know about the Duran, but this is it all changed. No, wait. You don't understand what I'm saying. You're not listening to what I'm saying. It's all changed. October the 7th was it. That's it. It's like the end of disco, the end of a style. There was this There was a time when the only people who were pro-Palestinians were the usual lefty, that Amy Goodman group, democracy. Yeah, yeah, you lefty, you and your, you love that, all that. You're just anti-Semitic, and Israel was the only democracy in the Middle East. And we went through this whole thing, and I was listening today to Richard Nixon, some old interviews, explaining how there will never be the abandonment of this country from Israel. It was axiomatic. Axiomatic. It was written in gold. It's now gone. Gone. Now, you're not going to hear that on Fox News or the usual suspect. But let me tell you something. People who for years were kind of like, well, the first Intifada. Remember the first Intifada was some IDF soldier hit somebody in a relief camp or something. I mean, all hell breaks loose. And the second Intifada. And frankly, people say, well, these Palestinians look like these people are crazy, suicide bombers. And what the hell is this all about? Didn't look good. Made it real difficult. In fact, the diehard pro-Palestinians were usual suspect. The usual lefty Susan Sarandon. Stop it. New story. It's all changed. Now, understand what I am saying, my friends. I think in stereo. I can see both sides anytime. What side would you like to understand? What side do you want to understand? What would you like me to explain to you? I'll explain it to you. Israel has got to change immediately the perception. You're losing the information war, the battle. And Netanyahu is the kiss of death. It's over. It's time. It's over. It is time. It is time. Israel, listen. You know what you've got to do. You've got hardliners that, okay. That's the government I'm speaking of. Now, to the level of Jewish civilians and citizens. And by the way, Israel also has 25% are Arab. It's not all Jewish people. Look at Gaza, obviously. Look at the West Bank and East Jerusalem and all. That's right. It's all changed. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you know what you're seeing? Do you recognize what you're seeing? I don't think you do. I don't think you get it yet. I'm not going to mention names, but I'm watching people on YouTube. Oh, God, thank God for YouTube and streaming. I'm seeing stuff right now. It's like, wow. There's no coming back. People who used to be people like Piers Morgan, who doesn't know, he's like stretched. He goes, what do I do? Piers Morgan is the most intellectually limited in terms of the scope. He has this microscopic worldview. He doesn't see things in black and white. He sees things in he has the same people on who destroy him. And his whole thing is, if you can watch 5 minutes of this drivel, the whole thing is, do you believe that the October 7th, do you believe that Hamas is a terrorist? Would you stop it? Is this the best you could do? Do you understand what I'm talking about? Do you see what it's changed. The world has changed. It's over. As we speak, New York, oh my God. Now people say, well, a lot of these people are organized. Okay. Can you organize a pro-Israel version of this? No. Now I'm going to say this again, my friends. I'm going to say this again. And this is why you love me, and this is why you listen to me. And this is first of all, I don't have a guest on. It's so easy to say, and now here's my guest. You do the talking. And I'll just collect the metrics. Thank you very much. Tomorrow night we have another guest. You start talking. It's me, baby. It's me and you. That's it. I'm not casting aspersions, but let me tell you something. If you ever do a YouTube channel, the best thing, have the best guests on, let them talk, and you just go like this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And what do you think would be the best way? Mm-hmm. Or like Piers Morgan, get Shmuley and that other guy and have them scream at each other, and you're gold. But when you're by yourself, I turn to you. I turn to you. Because what I'm trying to tell you is that's great, but you're missing the point here. You want my analysis, not my guest. You want my analysis, me. And what I'm telling you is that I've never seen anything like this. I've been doing this thing since 80, kind of 85, but officially, when I mean, professional, whatever we're talking about, 88, but 85 is when I started. And the rule was simply this: if you so much as you are through. Like people can say, was it a Jewish lobby? It was a Jewish lobby like it was the climate lobby or the gun lobby or the anti-gun lobby. It was a very powerful, organized, legitimate, legal, serious group of folks and people who believe in this. That if you now, it's one thing for you to disagree with it if you went too far. It's not like you couldn't say anything. But what I'm hearing now, oh dear God, I said I can't believe it. Have you noticed how all of a sudden, hey, you can say whatever you want about COVID now? Have you noticed that too? And they're doing it. Of course, I want to tell somebody. I want to tell all my friends out there in the quote conservative conspirator, COVID's over. What are you talking about vaccines for? It's over. It's over. They're just so happy the coast is clear. They're just I'm inundated by on the Pfizer. Would you get off the Pfizer? Yeah. Okay, fine. It's weird. There's a sense that are all the limitations over? Well, anybody forget Ukraine? Remember that? Remember that one? The Ukraine story is fantastic. Who? Ukraine. What? Ukraine. Ukraine. Yeah, I remember that. If you were pro Ukraine, you were excuse me, if you were anti no, if you were anti, well, you didn't want to be a Putin apologist. Remember the big sanctions? Remember the sanctions? Remember they took McDonald's out of Russia? What the hell was that all about? Remember that? It's nuts. What happened to that? Nobody's talking about it anymore. It's okay. Coast is clear. Everybody everybody back in the pool. It's okay. Ukraine, whatever. One day, all of a sudden, you're going to see. One day, you're going to wake up, and Zelensky, he's gone. He's in Miami in his villa or Cyprus, wherever the hell he is, with $1 billion in some Swiss bank. He did his job, portrayed this role as whatever. I don't know what he is. And that's it. It's done. Why? Because we're rolling into the elections, and that is no good. Nobody cares about it anymore. It just 1 minute is. Remember? How dare you? All these people are shutting this one down, they're shutting that one down. We don't want to hear this. And any kind of Russian communications, RT or Sputnik or this, blah, blah, blah. Putin apologist. We're not going to stand behind Putin. Then it's like, what? Oh, no more? Okay. Then, Israel. Okay, forget it. Next. And now we're over here. COVID, if you do this, we're going to shut you down. Oh, no more COVID? It's okay. We can say that now? Yeah. It's just, there's this new rule. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I can't figure this thing out. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life. I love it. I can't. I'm seeing stuff. And we're talking now about genocide, ethnic cleansing. Is this genocide? You can make a very, very, very interesting case about how Israel would. Good luck trying to prove a specific intent of the deliberate expunction, removal, if you will, of. By the way, genocide. If you look at it again, it's the. Where is this? Because I can't believe we're actually using it. Genocide definition set out has been adopted. Mm, we haven't really looked at at genocide really since Rwanda. Really, this serious. The idea of a systematic. Hang on a minute. A systematic, deliberate, a systematic and deliberate. Hang on a minute. Where is this? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah. So, crime of genocide, defined by the Genocide Convention, has found widespread adoption. The definition has been incorporated verbatim into the statutes of various international and hybrid tribunals, including the IC International Criminal Tribunals for the former Yugoslavia and for Rwanda, the Extraordinary Chambers in Cambodia, and the 1998 Rome Statute of the International Criminal Court. And it does specifically with the focus, it deals specifically with the deliberate targeting for exclusion, for expunction, and the like. I don't want to belabor the point with you, but that's where it is. It is we are talking about this. We're now talking also about ethnic cleansing and apartheid. Oh my God, it's everything is just. And Blinken, and you have the CIA director there, he's really in charge because they're saying, what the hell do we do? Now, let me tell you something as far as tonight's big debate between the next president and Ron DeSantis. By the way, I got to tell you something real quick. And I had to do this. I love narcissism. Narcissism is, to me, one of the funniest things. And I've seen levels of narcissism today that I don't even think possible. And as you know, to many, many women, I'm sorry, ladies, please forgive me. Men have their own thing too. But women, to so many, it is to be hot and to be sexy. It's the most important thing in the world. They must be sexy. They must. Okay. And what is incredible, what is fascinating, what I find fascinating, is there's a new trend on X or Twitter that says this: I'm 45 years old and I'm voting for Trump. Parenthesis, can you believe how hot I am? I'm 45. I know. You're going to think, wait, but she's at 45. Oh, yeah, I'm 45. Really? I'm 45. I can't believe sometimes what I see, what I hear. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. But what Gavin Newsom has to do is, as you know, everybody's got a big thing about Ron DeSantis and his height. Is he wearing lifts in the cowboy boots? Does he have lifts in the cowboy boots? Height is this thing. Is like, so what DeSantis, what Newsom's going to do is watch if he works this out. He is going to, when they shake hands, he's going to have to grab him and make it look like he's doing a real extra special kind of one of those sincere hands, but he's holding him so that he can stand over him and show the world, reminding, look how tall I am and look how short he is. Watch them do this. Why? Because that's how petty we are. That's how petty we are. Putin's not very tall. Who would you rather have backing you up, Putin or Gavin Newsom? Is that it? We're the only country that we think like this, but that's, I got to show it. And Hannity's thinking, this is my chance. This is my chance. I don't know what he's going to do. I cannot hear this. I don't know what this whistle. I can't hear it. I'm sorry. I can't. I have no interest in this. It is Bush League. It is Roger Ailes is dead. Rush Limbaugh is dead. This is a sideshow. It is a joke. It is a waste of time. This whole thing sucks. And now they're saying Jamie Dimon and one of the Koch brothers are saying Nikki Haley. We are doomed, my friend. Look, let me tell you what it comes down to. And you listen to me very, very carefully. But first, before we do this, I want you to listen to this very, very important message from our friends our good friends at Noble Gold Investments. Dark clouds are gathering as markets shudder. Stocks are sinking, currency stumbling, fear and uncertainty reign. The Middle East, Ukraine, Taiwan, the debt, it's endless. Yet one asset stands firm: gold. In crisis after crisis, gold is there in the background. Its enduring value guards against loss, like a missile shield against incoming. While paper wealth burns, gold persists. Shield your savings against looming threats: war, recession, contagion, and avoid the frenzied panic of the unprepared. Take control in the chaos. Fortune favors decisive action. Get hold of gold now before it's out of reach. And right now, Noble Gold Investments offers a free 5-ounce America the Beautiful coin with every new IRA. Claim your free coin today to secure your financial future. As this new storm gathers, panic looms. And some of the places you were thinking of for your money, well, they don't look so clever anymore. Secure your future against disaster now. Open a Noble Gold Investments IRA and claim your free bullion coin today. Go to LionelNationGold.com. That's LionelNationGold.com. LionelNationGold.com, the only gold company I trust. And remember, there's always a risk of investment, and there's no guarantee of any kind. All right, dear friends. Now, I am not going to be watching any of this stupid debate. It is a waste of time. What the purpose of this is, I have no idea. Ladies and gentlemen, Gillian Sharp is a new member. God bless you, Gillian. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for standing up for freedom. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. I'm not going to watch this. We've got problems in River City, my friends. Number one, we've got a Republican, Donald Trump, who is going to get the nomination and will not be allowed to win. Either he won't win on his own or they're going to steal it legally. He is not going to be allowed near the White House. If you want to talk about Ron DeSantis, go ahead. This man right here, this guy right here, this guy. He's going to get the nomination. He's going to slaughter him. They're not going to let him near it. They're not going to let him near it. So you can talk about all you want. You get happy and say, yeah, I love MAGA. They're not going to do it. And we are screwed. Okay? Screwed. Next, the Democrats are going to give it to Pretty Boy, or whatever it is. And he is going to seem so much better because these jadrules are going to look at him and say, oh, you know what? He's a lot better. You know, I like him. And he's going to say the right thing. He's going to talk to women about their abortion, climate change, all that stuff. And when they say to him, hey, I was listening to a friend of mine today. Well, DeSantis is going to destroy Gavin Newsom. He's going to say, well, the crime rate, and Gavin Newsom's going to throw about 20 or 30 different statistics at him. And Ron DeSantis is going to say, what the hell are you talking about? Productivity is up in California by 25%. Crime is actually down. You're pointing to some urban areas, and that's a problem. And that has a lot to do with the problem, with the situation that the Trump administration, he can just say whatever he wants. And then Ron DeSantis, that's not going to do it. That's not going to do it. This is on Fox News. This isn't his art. This isn't his audience. Why is he doing this? Because Fox News has lost their way. They don't care. They hate Trump. Trump got them into all this problem. Trump got him into this January 6th stuff. Trump got him into this the Smartmatic, Dominion, all this stuff. They can't stand it. The new people in charge. By the way, it's chaos without Murdoch there, without Rupert. The Sons just don't have it. So kiss that thing goodbye. That whatever you thought about Fox, forget it. It's over. Roger Ailes is dead. It's over, my friends. Listen to me. Listen. Why are you even watching that anymore? Why are you paying attention to that? What do you want to hear? What have you heard? They actually have a guy there who can't speak English. That's the thing I don't understand. What are you doing? They've thrown it all away. You got these youngsters. When Janine Pirro is the brain trust, forget it. And let me also tell you something. Your girlfriend, what's his name? Tucker, rehashing the same stuff about UFOs. Let me ask you something. Are you that easily kind of fooled by him? Do you really think he represents anything of note, Tucker? I'm serious. Are you kidding me? Who are the leaders? Who are the people out there who are really going to change things? Who are the movers and shakers? Who are the most important people and the most critical voices, other than me, of course? Who? It's Joe Rogan. It's probably Bill Maher, interestingly enough. People that you don't even think about. People that who are the people to change? How do I say this? You can watch people to reinforce what you think, but who are the individuals who are out there changing the way people think? I'm telling you, it's Joe Rogan. It's Joe Rogan. And people along those lines. I think Lex Friedman is still terrific. Elon Musk. Elon Musk he is a hero. Elon Musk, by the way, is everything's changing drastically. Here's another one too, my friend. You know, Bobby Kennedy. Bobby Kennedy is like, what does he say? What does he say? When Bobby Kennedy speaks, he better know what he's doing. You better listen. This is the truth. Don't get offended. When Bobby Kennedy speaks, somebody says, "Hey, how many people are killed every day in Palestine? How many people have the IDF killed? How many people?" You were the ones who were going. You were going crazy over this. You were going around. You were barnstorming your Shmuley Botiak saying, "I am Israel." October the 7th. Boom. Damn. Now what do you say? Do you walk it back? Watch this. These are considerations. Who is his group? Who is going to who? The right want Trump. If anybody pulls, maybe he might pull away from because of the vaccine, tend to be more right. His Israel connection is going to definitely pull him into that. But this is a different story. It's different now. That's why I get very scared. Let me tell you what happens right now. Listen to me carefully and understand something. I am calling the way it is. I'm talking about things politically. Politically. Do you notice how things change? You remember how all of a sudden people talked about pronouns? Nobody gives a shit about pronouns anymore. You know, remember that? My pronouns are, why don't you call me the pronouns? Remember Jordan Peterson? That's the guy. I don't get it. The man's a genius. What he has ever said that inspires more than a minute of what? His whole thing, I don't have to call you her, she. You can't mandate that. Brilliant. Remember that? Then he was on drugs. I don't know what the hell this is about. But. That's over with. You see, you got to know when things die. Also, trans athletes, you see them every now and then, but it's not really a big deal. It's not really a big deal. Nobody's talking about the border anymore. It's going to be Israel. And this is it right now. And let me tell you something right now. There's a lot of folks out there, and listen to me carefully. There's a lot of folks who are prototypically, classically, either libertarian or conservatives, who do not believe in foreign aid. Do not believe in foreign aid. And the same people who said, we don't understand why in the hell we're sending money to Ukraine. Good. Bobby Kennedy. But Israel, how do you do this? Here's my favorite one. See, this is when the rules change. I love when you say, gotcha. There's that damn thing again. Did you see that just now? You see that? Did you see that? That's that awful. I'm going to get that thing. I'm going to get that. I thought I turned those emotions things off. When you go like this, watch this. Does it do it again? Okay, no, it didn't. I thought I turned that off. God, I hate that. I was talking to somebody the other day about something very, very serious. All of a sudden, this happy face comes up. It's like, oh my God. Anyway, here's the best one. You got to know how to. You better know how to play the rules. Piers Morgan, by the way, who's a schmuck, but he's done very well, and God bless him. He just has people on, and he asks the same question. Oh, for Christ's sake! And do you believe that Hamas is a terrorist organization? For the love of God, give me another question. Okay, here's the best one. But you do know that Bibi Netanyahu, if he wanted to, could level Gaza, could completely annihilate, disrupt, eviscerate, dematerialize Gaza. And he has it. Hey, Piers, Putin could do the same thing to Ukraine. So you're going to kiss his butt now? You're going to give him an award? By your standards, that's the sign of humanity or something. Putin hasn't even brought in his troops. He had, what, 160,000, 190,000 in Ukraine? Ukraine army's decimated. Mearsheimer talks about this in 30, I don't know, 30, whatever it was. When Hitler went into Poland, he had like 2 million. I mean, Putin's not even close to destroying Ukraine. Not even close. So by your standards, Piers, are you going to congratulate him? No. Do you see what I'm saying? Nobody knows what they're doing. And I want you to get it through your head. Pay attention. Nobody's looking out for you. Nobody. They couldn't care less about you. All of this talk. Watch this tonight. Watch. I can't watch Hannity and this. I can't watch this. I'm going to watch it. I'm not going to watch the tree lighting either, whatever. If that's even on or over, I have no idea. I'm watching a documentary. I watched that Black Mirror or whatever. I love that. I know it's old, but sometimes I'll find I saw a great documentary the other night on Little Richard, Mr. Chow, the famous Mr. Chow, and apparently the first black model in the 60s or 70s to make British Vogue. Or that wasn't that exciting, but I would much rather watch any of that stuff. But let me explain something to you. You've got an election coming, and your guy, there it is. There's that damn thing. There's that thumb. I'm going to get rid of that damn thumb. I hate that thing. Let me see if I can turn it off here. I hate that. You have no idea. I thought I had it done. Damn it. Let me try doing this. This and this. That's not going to work. Anyway. Whatever. Now I was like, so you've got Trump. He's not going to win. Gavin Newsom, he's going to win. And by the way, when I tell you that, please don't give me this nonsense. But I don't like Gavin Newsom. Get over it. Do you not know how this works? Do you think anybody's going to let Trump win? Are you serious? These people told you they stole that last election legally. They did it by the rules. Yeah. They had, Philadelphia, they had people stealing ballots. But, when they went to court, especially when you got that illegal dream team coming after them with Sidney Powell and those other judge rules pretending they knew what the hell they were doing. But anyway, they proved it. There wasn't a court that said nothing wrong here. And they'll do it again. They know exactly what they have to do. So if you think that Trump is going to win, you're out of your mind. So what do? We're screwed. What do we do? By the way, anybody see Jim Jordan lately? Oh, yeah, that's right. What, is he pissed off because he didn't get speaker? Anybody see these? Whatever. Where are the Republicans? Where's Mitch McConnell? What happened? What? Is that it? January 6th? Oh, yeah. We just forget stuff. And if I see one more stupid expose on, do you think that there's life? Are we alone? Where have you been? I swear to you, we have lost our way. And can I also tell you something? Okay. I've got to say this. Please wake me up when there's something new about Israel and Palestine. It's the same thing. This is so ridiculous. People are applauding. Now, listen to this. They're applauding Hamas returning hostages. I said, what? Did you miss this? Returning hostages? Yeah, you're not supposed to take hostages. You're not what? Oh, it's gone. It's lost. It's lost. A great show. Breaking Points was Sagar and Crystal, and they had this one little segment of the lying. You know, and I know that whenever there's any kind of shooting or bombing in our country, you always get the same people who come forward and go, well, there's crisis actors. We have crisis actors. And they show old pictures. Is this person the same person as this person? Oh, look, this teacher running. They do this all the time. It's the same stuff all the time. Oh, look, this teacher running with kids. She was in another shooting. Oh, that's it. They don't look anything like each other. Oh, no, they're the same person. Okay. So I was watching Breaking Point, very good stuff. And lo and behold, they were talking about, they said, look at how either IDF put it out, how they were pretending to be victims. And it was from Lebanon. I think it was the wrong picture. I know this may sound racist or whatever, but a lot of these folks, to them, I guess, look alike. It's a bombed out city. Could be 2022. Could be Syria. Could be, but what the hell's the difference? They just use them. It's all, I don't trust anything. And remember this? There was Colin Powell. And in this vial of Comet or baby powder, this could kill whatever. And the smoking gun could be a mushroom cloud. And this other woman said, and they pulled the babies out from the incubator. Oh, gee. Complete made up nonsense. I don't believe anything. Anything. All I know is this. I care about this country. Sorry. And we are so screwed. It's not even funny because those people are going to win again. Where's Ronna McDaniel or whatever her name is? Or Ronna, where are they? Where are they? But we can sit around and just talk about how great everything is. Hey, we're number one. We've got nothing here. Nothing. Except for Ron DeSantis in this stupid. Can you tell me, please, why is anybody even having this dumb debate between Gavin Newsom and DeSantis? Can anybody explain that one? Can you help me with this one? Can you help me? Islam uses lies as a weapon. Islam, not Hamas. Islam, Christianity doesn't. Judaism doesn't. Islam. I love these people. They this. See, I hate to say it. I know people got upset. One got really upset. If I read, I hate to say it, some of the crap that is just, it's like, oh my God, I'm thinking, or even worse. Because if these people are the enlightened ones, and this is what they're saying, we're doomed. If these people are watching this now, and they're actually interested theoretically in the subject matter, and not everybody, but some, they don't know anything. They don't know anything. We're doomed. Doomed. I don't know what to tell you. Okay. So anyway, go ahead. Oh, I can't read it. I can't read it. I swear to God. I wish I could have moron of the week. I can't say it. I don't want to point out people, but my God, I'm thinking to myself, I hope they don't have sharp objects during the week. We are doomed. If this is it, if you think Israel and Palestine is about Islam or religion or God, then you must think the troubles in Northern Ireland was between Protestantism and Catholicism, right? Isn't that it? If that's what you believe, then we are so screwed, it's not even funny. If you think this is about religion, if you think this is about I remember this during 9/11. Same thing. The same thing. Well, I read the Quran and they believe they're evil. You read the Quran? Oh, I sure did. You understood it? Well, I don't know if I understood it, but I read it. Uh-huh. Have you read the charter of Hamas's charter? You did? You read it? Well, I don't know if I read it, but you see, it's because people just remember things. They just remember this. We're going to forge on here. And what I want you to do is I want you to get ready. And I want you to think of what you're going to do when you have to confront your Republican or Democratic representative and you say, where have you been? What did you do to protect our country? What did you do? What? Tell me. What did you do? What did you do? Where have you been in this? You want to give more money? Do you know what happens if something goes wrong? Is the United States ready to engage in this? Are you kidding? We were worried about us because notice how Victoria Nuland has no interest in this. We're not NATO. I don't give a shit about that. I'm NATO. I'm over here. I'm into Russia. It's not just a military industrial complex. It's not just and please don't call it don't call it neocon stuff. It's a little bit more than that. It's sort of, but not really. But anyway, do you see what's going on here? Do you want your money going there? And what happens when the rest of the world says, "Hey, you're supporting these folks?" You're damn right. Okay. Because I'm looking out here, and I got a friend of mine on 7th Avenue who sent me a picture of the huge swarms and hordes of people. Dear God. Unbelievable. I hope you're ready for this. It's about Islam. That's what it's about. Thank you, Sparky. Well, thank you. And now, by the way, let's talk about something which is at least none of us disagree with. And that's the necessity of great pillows. And only one company produces that. And you know what I'm talking about. Let me tell you about my great friends at mypillow.com. Mypillow.com. And by the way, use promo code Lionel. Use promo code Lionel and receive a free gift. No purchase necessary. And yes, I realize that gifts are free. It's a tautology. Get over it. Sue me. So what are we talking about? How about Giza Dream bed sheets? My Pillow 2.0 sheets, slippers, percales, towels, quilts, bedspreads, mattresses, mattress covers, mattress toppers, linens, kitchen towels, bathrobes, name it. Items to luxuriate and relax. And don't forget, Christmas is just around the corner. And yes, it makes a great stocking stuffer, and it's fine for dad or grad. Made by the greatest company from the greatest people in the greatest country. Or call 800-645-4965 if you're OG and see how quickly Mike Lindell answers the phone. 800-645-4965. But don't forget, only use promo code Lionel. That's mypillow.com. Promo code Lionel. Mypillow.com. Promo code Lionel. And don't forget, also, February the 3rd at the Cutting Room, I'm going to be there. Doors open at 6 p.m. 7 p.m. is the curtain. And I want to meet every single person. Go to the description section here at the website, at the YouTube section, and there it is. I'm still trying to get over it's Islam. I just don't, I gotta get better at this. It's like sometimes sometimes a teacher has like one student, just one. It's like the rest of them are doing okay, but there's this one that's like you're thinking, this one's just not going to get it. Maybe it's me. It's not your fault. No, they think it's Islam. They think this is about Islam. They think that this is the and then tonight, people are gonna be watching Gavin Newsom and DeSantis. What? Chris Christie is? I mean, I don't, I don't even understand that. I don't understand it. And where's Trump? Trump should be talking to you every single day on his own little camera. He should have he can have somebody set me up. Give me 5 minutes a day. 5 minutes. Say something. Say something, oh great one. Talk about the Middle East. Tell us a worldview. What do you think? What's going on here? Where is he? I don't know. Even talk about defend your wife. You're talking about her about the coat that she wore? It's like Boy Dog Pondering, spending the day in the shirt you wore. Anyway, are you kidding me? Where's Trump? You should be on TV every single day. Pick something that makes sense. I'm starting to think he doesn't want to win this. He's throwing it. Maybe he's tired, and who could blame him? You got all these poor bastards walking around, MAGA 2024, MAGA. MAGA? What does MAGA mean? Surrender? Where is this? Where's the fight? And then there's going to be he's going to have some rally, and he's going to come on and do the same stuff he does all the time. Lee Green, we're proud to be an American. And then he comes out and he talks about, and he makes people laugh, and he does a little roast, and he goes back, and it's the same, nothing. So what's your suggestion? Let me turn to the experts. And by the way, please don't bring up Islam, please. What do you think? What do you think? What should we do? Play golf. Okay, that's good. That's good. Trump is fighting lawsuits. They are designed to distract him. Yes, they are. Well, they're designed to destroy him, but they're also distracting him, and they're also taking a lot of his the fight out of him. And who can blame him? What's the question? Thank you so much. All right, my friends, that's it. We're gonna end it with that. What's the question? No, I'm serious. I don't know what I started talking about. All of a sudden, you're talking about. You asked me. Is it a question? Am I talking about what? I want to be a part of this. Yeah, you don't want to talk about Islam, and what the hell is a question? I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Look, I'm just here for the beer. Right? It's all I don't know. I like Trump. I like these people. I don't know what to tell you. I just don't. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what's going on. I'll watch Hannity. Maybe I can go to the studio and he'll throw me a football. He'll throw me a foot. Did you know that he does that? He throws a football. And if you're in the area, you can go to see him and he'll throw you a football. And maybe we can go see Gray Gutbucket because he's funny. And the Judge Janine and that other one, they're funny. Oh, they're so funny. And I don't know if they're talking about anything worthwhile. I don't know. I don't know the two. Maybe I'll watch Newsmax. Maybe and then that other one. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't understand this. I don't even know what the hell Gaza. I have no idea. I have no idea. If you told me right now, if you put a gun to my head and said, please explain Hamas, I don't know I don't even know. Hamas? Is that the chickpea? I don't know. I don't understand this. It was so much easier then. It was Trump and Biden. Biden's on his way out. Here comes Gavin Newsom. I don't know what the hell's going on. The election's right around the corner. It's right around the corner. Is that it? Oh my God. And they're still talking about. Can I talk about Islam? Can I talk about Islam? Can you mind this? Here we go. Can we talk about this? Can we do this? Can we talk about the big countries like maybe Pakistan, Bangladesh, Egypt, Turkey, Myanmar or Burma, Algeria, Sudan, Afghanistan, Saudi Arabia, Uzbekistan, Yemen, Senegal, Tunisia, Benin, Jordan, the Emirates, Tajikistan, Bulgaria, Jordan. I already said that. Lebanon. Yeah. Right now, there are top 5 Muslim countries are Indonesia. 12 and a half, 12, almost 13% of the world's Muslims are in Indonesia. You hear about them? No. Okay. Followed by Pakistan. Hear about them? No. India has 11%. No. Bangladesh, 9%. You hear about them? Anybody hear about them? I mean, you said for yourself it was I mean, you said it was Islam, right? Don't you I mean, it's all over the place. I mean, I don't even know the look at this. There isn't a country. There isn't a country that some are rather de minimis. Let me see. Because after all, because the largest look at this. This is great. Biggest countries in the world. Okay. Iran, Turkey, Pakistan, Algeria, Afghanistan, Azerbaijan, Oman, Bahrain, Indonesia, Egypt, Malaysia, India, Iraq, Kuwait, China. By the way, this is the uh, Saudi Arabia, Morocco. By the way, ask China about the Uyghurs. Ask them about that. So they're all over the place. They're literally the number of hang on Muslim world population. That's my favorite. Wasn't world 1.8 about 2 billion people. 24% of the world's population is Muslim. 24%. 24%. And what do people say? This is Islam. That's what it's all about. In this one little place, right there, 24% of the world, but right there between Jews, that's about Islam. Oh, yeah. What about the other places? I don't know. Why? Because I'm full of it. I know what I'm talking about. I just say this stuff like, it's a talk show. It's a chat. I talk. I'm lonely. I write. I don't know. But you said Islam. I know I said Islam. I don't know what I'm talking about. For God's sake, look at me. Come on. I say this stuff. I'm a kidder. I think I made my point. All right? I think I made my point. All right, my friends. You have a great and a glorious day. I'm going to watch a documentary on something. I'm going to do. I am not going to watch any of this new stuff tonight. I have officially had it. For today, we'll start again tomorrow. Same bad time, same bad channel. Oh, no. Tomorrow. Excuse me. Tomorrow, we're going to start at 10 a.m. because I've got a 10 a.m. tomorrow. 10 a.m. So be aware of that because I have a prior commitment at our usual time. So see you tomorrow, 10 a.m. at Islam. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. See you then. Don't ever change. I mean this sincerely. Don't forget, the monkey's dead. The show's over. Sue ya. Ta-ta.